Hello everybody, today back in another video. Oh boy, Carlos Alcaraz has just won the French Open 2024 against Alexander Sasha Zverev after 4 hours and 19 minutes in a 5-set epic battle. Even though the last 2 sets, the 4th and the 5th, was not that very close, but at least the match went to the distance, and Carlos Alcaraz in the end won the match in 5 sets. And now he became the 7th Spaniard to win the French Open, and now has also become the youngest tennis player of all time at 21 years of age to win 3 Grand Slam titles in 3 different surfaces. He won the US Open back in 2022 against Casper Ruud in 4 sets. He won the Wimbledon back in 2023 against Novak Djokovic in 5 sets, and he now wins French Open in 2024 against Alexander Sasha Zverev in 5 sets. He has played 3 Grand Slam finals. He has won all of his 3 Grand Slam finals. Carlos Alcaraz, what can you say about this player? What can we say about this beast? To be this young and to already win 3 Grand Slam titles at 21 years of age, my dear God. We who believe, we who said, I'm one of them, when the big 3 will retire, when the big 3 will hang their rackets, who will take over? The tennis will be dead. Carlos Alcaraz has proved all us wrong. Tennis is not dead. Carlos Alcaraz has taken over where the big 3 left. He's winning majors, and he's even more impressive. He's more impressive than those 3 when those 3, Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, were at Carlos Alcaraz's age. Nadal didn't win 3 Grand Slam titles at 21 years of age in 3 different surfaces. Federer didn't win 3 Grand Slam titles at 21 years of age in 3 different surfaces. Djokovic for sure didn't win 3 Grand Slam titles at 21 years of age in 3 different surfaces. Just to mention a player like Federer. Federer won his first Grand Slam title as 21 years of age, almost 22, back at Wimbledon 2003. He was 1 month away to be 22 years old of age back in 2003 Wimbledon, when Roger Federer won his first Grand Slam title. He was 21 years of old age, almost 22 years old. Roger Federer, one of the greatest tennis players of all time, together with Nadal and Djokovic, and who ended his career with 20 Grand Slam titles. When he finished his career, he had 20 Grand Slam titles in his bag. Roger Federer, Carlos Alcaraz, he didn't win his first Grand Slam title as 21 years of old age. He didn't win his second Grand Slam title as 21 years old of age. He won his bloody 3rd Grand Slam title as 21 years old of age, and he did it in 3 different surfaces: hardcourt, grass, and clay. That is bloody impressive, my dear God, bloody impressive. And now he has the chance to win all 4 Grand Slam titles as the youngest player ever. That record, Rafa Nadal has the current moment. He has won all 4 Grand Slam titles as the youngest tennis player of all time with 24 years of age. Carlos Alcaraz has 3 opportunities to do that, to break that Rafa Nadal record, to become the youngest tennis player to win all 4 Grand Slam titles. To become the youngest tennis player of doing that unbelievable achievement. He has 3 opportunities. He has the opportunity at US Open 2025, when he will be 21 years of old age. Then he has the opportunity at US Open 2026, when he will be 22 years of old age. Then he has the opportunity at US Open back in 2027, when he will be 23 years old of age. So he has 3 opportunities to win all 4 Grand Slam titles and become the youngest in doing that achievement, and take that record from his from the player from the same country as Carlos himself, Rafael Nadal, who has that record with 24 years old of age in winning all 4 Grand Slam titles as the youngest player to do that. I believe he will do that. If he's healthy, Carlos Alcaraz, I believe he will do that. Man, what a player. What a player. And what a beast he is mentally. What a clutch monster he is. Of all these 3 Grand Slam finals that he has won, against Kasparov at US Open 2022, against Djokovic at Wimbledon 2023, against Zverev at French Open 2024, he served out all of those finals without any problems. In all of these 3 occasions, he served out the victories. In the 5-3 game against Kasparov at the US Open 2022, he won it 6-3, that 4th set against Casper Ruud, in that 5-3 game, and won the 4th set 6-3. And then against Novak Djokovic, the greatest tennis player of all time, in last year's Wimbledon, he served out that final 5th set in that 5-4 game like a beast, like a machine, without any kind of problems. He showed unbelievable clutchness up here in the head and served out that Wimbledon final 2023 6-4 against the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic, and the greatest serve returner of all time. It's not easy serving out matches against Novak Djokovic, especially Grand Slam semifinals and finals. Just ask Roger Federer about that. Roger Federer knows all about that. And then he did the same thing against Alexander Sasha Zverev in this year's French Open final, in that 5-2 game where Carlos served out that 5th set without any kind of hesitation or nerves. What a mentality beast he is. What a clutch monster he is. Carlos Alcaraz. Man, I'm so impressed. Now he's 50-10 in Grand Slam matches. Carlos Alcaraz, he has won 52 matches in Grand Slam events, and he has lost only 10. And speaking about Grand Slam matches, his 5-set record, my God, he's only getting better and better, his 5-set record. He was 11-1 before this final against Alexander Zverev in 5 sets when the matches has gone to the distance. 11-1, has won 11 of those 5 sets and only lost 1. That only defeat he had was against Matteo Berrettini back at Australian Open 2022 in the 3rd round as 18 years old. He was only 18 years old back then at the Australian Open 2022. That is the only defeat that Carlos has when the matches has gone to the distance. So 11-1. Now it is 12-1 after he defeats Alexander Sasha Zverev in a 5-set. 12 victories and only 1 defeat. Sasha Zverev didn't have a weak record in 5 sets. He really didn't have. He had 20 victories in 5 sets and only 9 losses. 20 victories in 5 sets and 9 losses. Now with the defeat against Carlos Alcaraz, now Alexander Sasha Zverev has 20 victories in 5 sets when the matches has gone to the distance and 10 losses. So that is not a poor record from Alexander Sasha Zverev. But what can you do against this guy? Carlos Alcaraz, only 21 years of age and achieving this kind of huge records. He's already the youngest world number 1. He also, I don't know if you guys know it, you probably know it, he's already the youngest world number 1 with 19 years old of age. He's already the youngest world number 1. And now he's the youngest player to win 3 Grand Slam titles in 3 different surfaces: hard court, grass, and clay. His Grand Slam, his 5th set record speaks for itself. Like I said, before this match, 11-1 in 5th sets when the matches go to the distance. Now it is 12-1 in 5th sets when the matches go to the distance. And one of those 5th sets that he has won in Grand Slams is a Grand Slam final against the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic, last year. I don't know what I can say more about this guy. I don't know what I can say about more. I truly believe I was one of them who said that when the big three will retire, tennis will be dead. Carlos Alcaraz have proved me completely wrong. I'm not saying that he will win 20 plus Grand Slams because it is very far away in doing that. He needs to be healthy, which is easier said than done when it comes to him. But for sure, the game is there. For sure, the talent is there. For sure, the classness is there. For sure, the mentality is there. You name it, baby. He has all the things. He has all the things to become as good as Nadal and Djokovic and Federer. He has that. Will he have the health? That will be much harder to predict. But for sure, the level is there. For God's sakes, he's even winning, but he's not playing great. He was not superior in this match with Zverev. He really was not. I will come to talk about the match soon. He was not superior against Zverev. He won this match without playing his best tennis. For the second consecutive time in this French Open tournament, he comes back from 2-1 down. He did it against Yannick Sinner in the semifinal, and he did that against Alexander Zverev in the final as well. And came back from 2-1 down. Why? Because he is a player who never surrenders. He is a player who never gives up. He knows that he has such variety in his game. He has so many tools in his bag. He has such unbelievable talent. He's such lightning fast on the court. Have we ever seen a faster tennis player than Carlos Alcaraz? Have we ever seen a faster tennis player than Carlos Alcaraz? No. According to me, he's faster than Federer, he's faster than Djokovic, he's faster than Nadal when those three GOATs were in the same age as Carlos. That's why it is so hard hitting through Carlos Alcaraz, because he's like a wall. He's like a wall, and he has that shot-making skills, he has that defensive skills, he has the offensive skills, his hands are superior. He can hit drop volleys, he can hit drop shots, he can hit running forehands, he can hit double line forehands, he can hit cross-court forehand. His backhand is underrated, even though his backhand was not that great in this final against Zverev, especially in that second set where his backhand completely broke down. He did 14 unforced errors in that second set, Carlos Alcaraz, and 12 of those unforced errors were with his backhand and 2 were double faults. So his backhand completely broke down in the second set, but the other 4 sets, it was okay. It was not good, but it was okay. Carlos didn't win this match with his backhand. Carlos won this match with his forehand, with his lightning fast speed that he has, and with his clutchness. There you have the 3 big reasons, and with great drop shots. I shouldn't forget them. He drop shot. He killed Alexander Zverev with drop shots. So I should remember the drop shots as well. So if I should say the reason why Carlos won this match was with his forehand, was with his lightning fast speed, was with his drop shots, and was with his clutchness. Like he did, he out-clutched Sinner in the semi-final, he out-clutched Zverev in the final. Nah, Carlos Alcaraz, I don't know what should I say more. I don't know if I forgot something. Just imagine players like Stan and Andy Murray. They have won 3 Grand Slams, and they have not won 3 Grand Slams in 3 different surfaces. Murray won 2 Wimbledons and 1 US Open. Stan Wawrinka won 1 US Open, 1 Australian Open, and 1 French Open. So Wawrinka never won Wimbledon, and Murray never won French Open. So those 2, they won 3 Grand Slams each, but they didn't do it in 3 different surfaces. Carlos Alcaraz has won as many Grand Slams as great players like Murray and Stan Wawrinka, already as 21 years old of age. Already. Those 2, they won 3 Grand Slams in their entire careers each, Wawrinka and Murray. And they didn't do that in 3 different surfaces. Carlos Alcaraz has won 3 Grand Slams, as many as Wawrinka and Murray did in the entire career, and he has done it in 3 different surfaces, and as early as 21 years old of age. How can you not be impressive? How can you not be impressive with this kind of unbelievable stuff? So he has really a bright future. For Carlos, is just to try to maintain healthy, because that will be harder. That is easier said than done when it comes to him, because he's little injury prone, I must say, Carlos Alcaraz. So if I say something about Carlos' threats in the future, it is one, his body and his health. That is his biggest threat when it comes to Carlos Alcaraz. And two, Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner is a legit player. Absolutely. So there you have Carlos Alcaraz's biggest threat going ahead. His body and Jannik Sinner. That will be Carlos Alcaraz's biggest threat in the future. Some words about the match, because I'm so pumped up. I'm so impressed with this performance. Not his performance in particular in this final, because this match against Zverev was not Carlos Alcaraz's best match in his career. Far away from that. Absolutely. He won this match, like I said, because he had better forehand than Zverev. He's faster than Zverev, much faster than Zverev. He's clutcher than Zverev, and he has better hands than Zverev. Yes. His drop shots are much better than Zverev. So there you have the reason why he won the match against Zverev, but he didn't play good. He played solid, Carlos, but he didn't play good. Definitely not great. So Zverev tried. He did what he could do, but he never was close in winning this final like he was against Dominic Thiem 4 years ago. So Zverev should not go down with himself and be hard on himself and just and blame himself and just say to himself, "Oh, I was so close in winning this match." No, Zverev was up 2-1 in the lead, but he never was close in winning the fourth set. He was never close in winning the fifth set. Like he never served out for the title, like he did against Dominic Thiem 4 years ago in that 5-set Australian Open, that 5-set US Open final. But it is the second time Zverev is losing a Grand Slam final, and it is the second time he's doing that in 5 sets. So the match, Carlos, he did 3 aces only and 6 double faults. He lands 60% first serve sin, on 60%. He won 65% on his first serve. He won 49% on his second serve. He broke Zverev's serve 9 times out of 16 break point opportunities that he had. So he broke Zverev's serve very much. Who can break Zverev's serve 9 times? Not many players, but Carlos has such tremendous good returns. He stands so far behind the baseline, and I said before this final, I said Zverev, for him to have success against Carlos, he needs to land a lot first serve sin, which he did, which I will come to, but he needs to do it with spot serving. Because if he only lands the first serve, that will not make Zverev's life easy, because Carlos will return those serves. Carlos is one of the best returners in the world, together with Sinner at the current moment, and with Djokovic, even though Djokovic's returns has declined tremendously much as older he has gotten. But so Carlos will get his racket on Sasha's big serves if Sasha doesn't find the spots, which Sasha did find the spots time to time, but of course not consistently throughout the match, and that's why Sasha was not doing so much damage behind his first serve. All right, so Carlos landed 60% first serve sin, won 65% on his first serve, 49% behind his second serve, broke Zverev's serve 9 times out of 16 break point opportunities that he had. And did all in all in the entire match 52 winners and 56 unforced errors. So he does 5 more unforced errors than winners. So he didn't play that clean of a match besides the 5th set. That was the only set where he had actually more winners than unforced errors. In the 5th set, Carlos had 13 winners and 9 unforced errors. He did 4 more winners than unforced errors in the 5th set. In all the other sets, Carlos did neither more unforced errors than winners, or it was as many unforced errors and winners. The other 4 sets. The 5th set was the only set where Carlos did more winners than unforced errors. 13 winners and 9 unforced errors in the fifth set. 4 more winners than unforced errors Carlos did in the fifth set. So, and Carlos attacked the net 40 times and won 25 of those net approaches, which makes it to 63% successful at the net. 63%. And all in all, won in the entire match 153 points. There you have Carlos Alcaraz stats in the entire match. How was Zverev's numbers? Zverev did 8 aces and 6 double faults, so they did 6 double faults each. He lands 73% first serve in, which is really, really high, and he wins only 63% on his first serve. That what Carlos did towards Zverev's serve, because Zverev, even though he was landing a lot of first serve in, 73%, he didn't do much damage behind his first serve, because Carlos was taking his teeth into those Zverev's many first serves with depth and great returns, with great depth of returns that Carlos made. And Zverev couldn't do damage on his serve plus game. He couldn't do it because Zverev couldn't find the spots against other players that Zverev faced in this tournament. 73% landing first serve in would have won the match against probably all of the other players. Even maybe against Sinner, because Sinner is also a really good returner, and Djokovic also is an exceptional returner. At least he was that in the past. Djokovic's return has declined as older he has gotten. So against other players, 98% of the other players, 73% of Sasha's landing first serve, he would have won much more points behind his first serve and than he did against Carlos. Against Carlos, he won only 63% behind his first serve. That's because Carlos is such a great returner. Behind his second serve, Sasha was even worse. He won only 33% behind his second serve. So every time Sasha was landing second serves, Carlos was killing that second serve from Sasha Zverev. That's why Sasha was winning only 33% on his second serve. Zverev created, though, extremely many breakpoint opportunities. 23 breakpoint opportunities Zverev created the entire match, and he broke only 6 of those times. Out of 23 breakpoint opportunities that Sasha creates, he breaks only 3 of them. Why? Because Carlos saved 17 out of 23 breakpoint opportunities that he faced against him. Carlos Alcaraz, he came up clutch when the bigger moments came. He didn't play exceptionally great, Carlos Alcaraz, but he played great when he needed to play great. He out-clutched Sasha Zverev in the big points, when it mattered the most. You don't need to play better than your opponent in tennis the entire match. Just play better than your opponent when the chips are down, when the crunch moments are coming up, when the pressure points are coming up. Just play better than your opponent in those occasions, and you win, and you will win the match. And that is exactly what Carlos did when he saved 17 out of 23 breakpoint opportunities that Carlos Alcaraz had against him. So that's why Zverev was creating a lot of breakpoint opportunities, which was 23 of them, and he converted in only 6 of them. And actually, he created 9 breakpoint opportunities. Zverev, the last 2 sets, 4 in the 4th set, he converted in only 1 of them, Sasha Zverev, and 5 breakpoint opportunities Sasha created in the 5th set, and he converts in 0 out of 5 breakpoint opportunities that Sasha creating in the 5th set. So Sasha creates 9 breakpoint opportunities, the last 2 sets, the 4th and the 5th, and he converts in only 1 of 9 breakpoint opportunities in the last 2 sets, and that was in the 4th. Carlos himself, he creates also 9 breakpoint opportunities in the last 2 sets, 5 in the 4th, and 4 in the 5th. Carlos, he converts in 5 out of 9 breakpoint opportunities that he had the last 2 sets. Carlos Alcaraz. 3 times he broke Zverev's serve in the 4th set. He converts 3 out of 5 break point opportunities that Carlos had in the 4th set, and won the 4th set 6-1. And Carlos then creates 4 break point opportunities in the 5th set and converts in 2 of them. So you see the difference? Sasha created 9 break point opportunities the last 2 sets and converts in only 1 of them. Carlos, he also creates 9 break point opportunities the last 2 sets, the 4th and the 5th, and he converts in 5 of them. So Sasha broke in the entire match 6 times out of 23 break point opportunities that he had. He did 38 winners and 41 unforced errors. He did 3 more unforced errors than winners the entire match. And at the net, he attacked the net 53 times, Sasha Zverev, and won 30 of those net approaches, which makes it to 57% successful at the net. And all in all, in the entire match, Sasha Zverev won 139 points. Carlos won 153 points. So Carlos Alcaraz won 14 more points than Sasha Zverev the entire match. And speaking about the net, I should say this: that 3rd game of the 5th set was a key game in that 1-all game where Sasha was serving. That 3rd game of the 5th set, Sasha was a Santa Claus there. He just put the Santa Claus hat on his head and just gave away that first break of the 5th set in that 1-all game of the 5th set when Sasha was serving, with 2 easy putaways at the net, and then with a double fault, and then also with a cross-court backhand unforced error. So out of 4 points that Carlos Alcaraz won in that 3rd game of the 5th set, in that 1-all game when Sasha was serving, and when Carlos broke in that 5th set for the first time, Sasha Zverev did unforced error in all those 4 points that Carlos won in that 3rd game of the 5th set, in that 1-all game. 1 double fault, 2 easy putaways at the net, and one cross-court unforced error backhand from Sasha Zverev. So and if that was not enough, Carlos broke Zverev's serve to 2-1 there, and then Carlos was serving. It was a long game in that 4th game of the 5th set, in that 2-1 game, where Sasha had 4 breakpoint opportunities in that 4th game of the 5th set, and Carlos Alcaraz saved all those 4 breakpoint opportunities that Sasha Zverev had in that 2-1 game in that 5th set. And finally, after saving 4 breakpoint opportunities against him, Carlos Alcaraz, in that 2-1 game in that 5th set, in that 4th game of the 5th set, he made it to 3-1, and after that, Carlos Alcaraz really never looked back. He saved 1 more breakpoint opportunity in the set, Carlos Alcaraz, and then broke Zverev's serve 1 more time in that 5th set and won that 5th set 6-2. So he outclassed Sasha Zverev, both in the 4th set and the 5th set, because the 4th and 5th set were not close. Or what do you say? Carlos wins the 4th set 6-1, Carlos wins the 5th set 6-2. So there you have it, guys. Carlos Alcaraz, he won this epic set, this epic French Open final against Alexander Sasha Zverev in 5 sets. After the first 3 sets were pretty close, but the 4th and the 5th set was not close, at least not according to me. So the better player won. He didn't play superior, like I said earlier in the video, Carlos Alcaraz, but he had a better forehand than Sasha Zverev. Or what do you say? Carlos did 27 winners with his forehand. 27 winners. It was not firing that much the first 3 sets, but Carlos Alcaraz forehand went up a level and was firing at definitely the 4th and the 5th set. And the entire match, Carlos Alcaraz did 27 forehand winners. Sasha Zverev didn't even came up with double-digit forehand winners. I think Sasha did 6, 7, or 8 forehand winners the entire match. Carlos Alcaraz outplayed Sasha Zverev when it comes to the forehand battle. Like I said, 27 winners Carlos Alcaraz did with his forehand, and Zverev only 6, 7, or 8 forehand wins the entire match. So Carlos won this match because he had a better forehand than Sasha Zverev. He's much faster than Sasha Zverev. It is much harder hitting through Carlos than it is hitting through Sasha. He has much better drop shots than Sasha Zverev. He was killing Sasha with a lot of drop shots, Carlos Alcaraz, and he is a much more steadier player in the head than Sasha Zverev. He's the more clutcher player than Sasha Zverev. So there you have my biggest 4 reasons why Carlos Alcaraz won this final in 5 sets. Actually, exactly like I predicted before. So I'm really proud of that prediction. I said that Carlos will win this final in 5 sets. Alright guys, I hope you did the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time. Peace.